Hey everybody, it's Josh here. So I decided that for this week's vlog, we were gonna come out here and record the update under the yucca tree. Obviously the last video came out on Friday. I think it's gonna be the date that we start doing new video uploads is every Friday. It's just gonna be easier than trying to do it in the middle of the week. We'll just kind of go from Friday to Friday. But yeah, so last week, this past week's been great. Last week was exhausting. If you watched last week's vlog, you know that I spent the first couple of days in Dallas and coming back and just trying to relax and get ready and everything. That evening, Ivy's boyfriend, he came over for dinner and just to watch movies and stuff and rest and relax with us. That evening, he actually lives over in Horizon City, the area where we're gonna be planting in the next 6 to 12 months or so. And so Ivy and I gave him a ride home. And so Saturday was just a great chance just to rest. Of course, you know, Sunday was Mother's Day. So we just Nathan had ordered something from Amazon for his mom, and Ivy got some stuff. And we all around, we had a great day. We got that morning, we went to church service that morning. Got some pictures from that as well. But yes, we came home and Patricia said that for Mother's Day, she just wanted to rest. We were thinking about going out to dinner, but she decided, let's go ahead and just order something in. So that's what we did. We ordered Panda Express delivered to the house. And Monday I had a doctor appointment with my orthopedist out here in El Paso. And they called me like an hour before just to be there, but apparently he had some kind of emergency, had to reschedule. So instead of going on Monday, we had to go on Tuesday. Instead of going to the doctor's appointment, Patricia and I came back home and I started doing sermon prep. I'm actually preaching at Jezreel Iglesia next Sunday. So be on the lookout for that sermon video. It'll be out in the middle of, not next week, but the week after. I'll be preaching at Jezreel. So I started doing this, just reading and researching and prepping and breaking down and diagramming and just making sure that I fully understand our text. And then Tuesday, we had that doctor's appointment.
Hey everybody, it's Josh here with my lovely wife, Patricia. We just finished having lunch at Raising Cane's. I had a doctor's appointment this morning. I'm gonna need some surgery on my elbow for those of you who know what's going on with that. Apparently got some tendonitis and tennis elbow, and we'll need surgery to clean that up. So
back to square one.
Back to square one. But we're sitting here waiting for a streetcar because that's more fun than the bus. At least I've never ridden a streetcar. Have you?
No, I've ridden a horse and buggy in St. Augustine.
That's clean.
That's
but
it.
I don't think that riding a horse and buggy in El Paso is a good idea. It's 95 degrees in the sun right now, but we're in the shade sitting here on the streetcar stop. So it's probably 80.
It's still hot.
Still hot, but
it's hot.
It's a lot better than the sunshine. So, but yeah, so we're waiting for the streetcar. Gonna take a ride. Start heading our way back home. We took the bus to get over here this morning because it's just better on gas. And I'm sure you guys have seen the gas prices are absolutely horrific. So bus rides and public transport it is for us. So it's a little bit slower to get home, but it's all good. But life is good, isn't it?
Yep. Yeah. I'm tired.
I know you are.
My arm's getting tired too.
Yeah, she's my tripod because my arm is messed up. So, but just want to drop a short video, let you all know what was going on, and we'll talk to you soon. Love you. Bye.
But after my orthopedist appointment, we came back home. I continued working on sermon prep. Got the sermon for the most part outlined and you know, read and ready to go. Finished the day there, and then yesterday was Wednesday, and so Patricia had an interview yesterday morning at the Harley Davidson place. So while she was interviewing for the housekeeping role over there at the Harley Davidson place, I was actually shopping for a motorcycle. If you've heard me say, I again, because gas prices are so ridiculously high, I wanting for the purpose of transportation for quickness is to get a motorcycle. I've never had a motorcycle license. I've ridden dirt bikes in the past, but that's what the idea is to get a motorcycle or a dirt bike that's street legal, so I can ride it, but also take out the desert and ride the desert and all that fun stuff. So came back home after the interview and looking at motorcycles and stuff and just kind of browsing and just continue doing sermon prep. Finished outlining it out, putting together the slideshow that'll be put on the screen behind me when I preach next week. And Nathan actually built a home video game console out of an old computer we have. And he's got plans. We're going to upgrade it so we can actually sit in the living room and play, old school games on the TV screen using this old computer. So Nathan did a really good job working on that, figuring out what we're going to do to improve it moving forward. So that was really cool. But then we had church last night, just continuing to study the book of John. John chapter 9 is really deep. We spent the last 2 weeks in John 9 and we're still not done. But it was a really good conversation. We had a new member come, and I got his phone number, talked to him a little bit. So hopefully he can start coming more regularly and we get to know him as well. So, but then of course, like I said, today came back home. I'm taking a day off of sermon prep. For those of you who have been close to me for a while, I wrote some books and published them back in the winter time. First one came out in December. It was just a collection of the sermons I preached last year. But then I did Letters from the Elder, which was the basically took my notes from teaching Sunday school at Westlake and condensed them and reworked them and combined them together and made them into a series of Bible study lessons, 18 Bible studies on the 3 letters of John, 1st, 2nd, 3rd John. So released that in January. And I had an idea for another book that I'm working on. I'm not going to say too much about it here, but this morning I've just been working on the first chapter of that book. I've got it all outlined out. I've given it to some people for some opinions, like what did they think about the idea for the book. So started working on that today, actually writing it out, the first draft of the manuscript, and recording this video because we were supposed to have a homeschool field trip with Christine today, and that got canceled. She woke up this morning. I'm sure I've told you guys, we've been dealing with a lot of allergies here in the desert. So Christine woke up this morning with her throat hurting and just allergies kicking her in the teeth again. So we decided to take the day just to rest and relax and let her heal up and get ready for tomorrow. Trisha and Heather and Christine are going to start doing some volunteer work at a food pantry and a kitchen type place here on the east side of El Paso. So just trying to serve people in that way. So they're going to go volunteer there tomorrow. I got some things I've got to take care of. But yeah, that's been this last week. As always, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell icon so you can get notified every time you have one of these vlogs get posted, as well as sermon videos and other cool things like the photo dump that I posted last week. Again, if you want to see that photo dump, you have to have the link. So make sure you go back and watch last week's vlog to get that link if you didn't see the photo dump. It's just like 4 minutes of the entire month of April, what we did in a photo dump. So, but thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for subscribing. Of course, if you're not following us on Facebook, the link will be in the description down below. That's Davis Family Church Planting Journey. We just post pictures and stuff. I need to get better about posting more consistently there. And of course, over on our Zephy page, you can support us financially there if you feel led to do so. But thank you all so much. We love you. God bless.